What's going on, everyone? ActiveSyn here, and today we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch, indies, or Nindies as Nintendo likes to call them, and how well they're selling. I was watching a video from Shy Guy. He's a Nintendo YouTuber. Check him out. This dude makes good content. He made a video called Nintendo Switch is the best home for indie games. And people, I actually agree with him. So let's talk about this. So first, let's talk about indie games selling well on the Switch, the latest of them being Super Meat Boy. Despite being a 7-year-old game, and basically being on every platform from last gen, this gen, and PC, it still sold amazingly well. So well that the devs said the first day sales came shockingly close to match how well the game sold on the Xbox 360 when it launched back in 2010. That's nuts. And yeah, he's right, that is nuts. A game that came out back in 2010 still selling that well on the Nintendo Switch. That is pretty incredible. We've heard other stories like this as well. Wonder Boy, which sold better on the Switch than PS4, Xbox One, and PC combined. Again, insane. Shovel Knight, which is basically the face of indies. Fantastic game. It was on the Wii U, Steam, 3DS, Xbox One, PS4. But when it comes to the Switch, the devs said that the Switch had the best selling launch out of all the platforms. That's unbelievable. Same with Oceanhorn, which sold better on the Switch than all the other platforms combined. Again, insanity. Yes, this game is a Zelda clone, so it's going to sell well on the Switch, but to outdo all the other platforms combined, still very impressive. And there's Death Squared, and I will admit I have never heard of this game before, but apparently on the Switch it sold more in 3 days than all the other platforms combined. Incredible. So indies, they're selling well. But why? Why are they selling well? Is it because the Switch lacks games, so you're more inclined to buy indies? Maybe at launch, but we're getting games like every week now, so it can't be that. Is it because the games are cheap? Sure, but they're that same price on the other platforms, and a lot of times they're cheaper too, since it's new on the Switch and it's been on the other platforms for a while now. They're generally on sale. The main draw, of course, is the portability of the Switch. When you buy a game on the Switch, it's like you're getting two versions. You can play at home, play on the go without missing a beat. But we know this. That's the main selling attraction of the Switch hybrid life. But the reason it's so appealing on indie games is, for the most part, a lot of indie games are pick up and play, so it's very conducive to on-the-go gaming. But of course you can have long play sessions as well, which works perfectly with the Switch. Indie games generally are not graphically intensive, so we don't see the kind of graphical sacrifices that we do on larger AAA games. We don't see things like dropping down to 30 frames per second versus 60 frames per second on the Xbox and PS4. The versions are basically identical. Yes, you can get stuff like 4K graphics if you have the Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, or a PC, but other than that, it's a basically on par version. It's not really pared down like they are with AAA games. So at that point, it's really hard to justify not getting it on the Switch, because it is like getting two versions. That's why I feel indies are doing so well. It's why I buy indies on the Switch. I have the Xbox, I got a PS4 Pro, I have a gaming PC. But if that same indie game is on all 4 devices, I'm gonna get it on the Switch. Even if I'm not gonna be playing on the go often, at least that option's there, and I don't have to make any big sacrifices to get that portability. It's not like with AAA games like I have Doom, but to get Doom on the Switch, they made a lot of sacrifices. The graphics are lower than the lowest setting on PC, and the frame rate is cut in half, so it's not the same experience. It's not the same as when I play it on PC. But with indie games, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. In fact, I feel like you get that extra benefit of portability and there's no real sacrifice. So I feel that's the main reason indie games sell well on the Switch. They do feel at home on the Switch. I'm glad that the games are coming to the Switch. I'm very glad that indie games are coming to Switch and selling well. We're getting an onslaught of indie games, really. We're getting a lot of them every week, sometimes more than 10, 13 games in 1 week. It gets a little overwhelming, but they all seem to be doing well. I see a lot of them in the top 15 here and there. So that's good. I'm glad people. It's good to see. It's a nice change from last generation. It's good to see that Nintendo's getting the support and that the devs and the games are getting supported back. But that's about it, I guess. Oh, also, go buy Battle Chef Brigade. It's on the Switch. It's amazing. If you like Food Wars, the anime, it's pretty much Food Wars, kind of. It's awesome. I like it. Very fun indie game. It's like $20. Go get it. Go at least watch a video at least. It's a cool game. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to give my thoughts on indies and the Switch. I hope for the continued success. It's a match made in heaven, people. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button, people. Share the video. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Have a great day. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.